So the glorious God King, colloquially known as Donald Trump, colloquially is a hard word to say. He claims he saved us from nuclear war when he was president. So let's take a look at this. In newly released deposition video, Trump said he saved the world from nuclear holocaust. During a 2023 deposition for a civil fraud case, the former president also said he became president because of the brand. Former President Donald Trump claimed he saved the planet from a nuclear holocaust, bragged about his finances, and said he became president because of the brand in a newly released video of his deposition in New York Attorney General Letitia James's fraud suit against him and his company. I was very busy. I considered this the most important job in the world, saving millions of lives. I think you would have nuclear holocaust if I didn't deal with North Korea. I think you would have had a nuclear holocaust if I weren't elected. And I think you might have a nuclear holocaust now if you want to know the truth, Trump said during the April 13th, 2023 deposition after he was asked if he was too busy to run his company while he was in the White House. Early on in his presidency, Trump had promised to unleash fire and fury like the world has never seen if North Korea continued to threaten the United States. He later became the first sitting president to travel to the country where he met with the dictator Kim Jong-un for nuclear talks that fell apart. And the article goes on to talk about some other things, but no. That's the short answer anyway. Donald Trump did not save us from nuclear war. In fact, he has now, because he was president, there is a greater likelihood of nuclear war. And how can I say that? Well, I can say that because he tore up the Iranian peace deal. And I know, like, everyone, all the Republicans under Obama were like whining and screaming about what a terrible deal this was. We can't we can't negotiate with Iran, blah, 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 blah. This is all just water under the bridge at this point, I guess. But, Iran was agreeing to work with us to denuclearize. Then Trump called it off, which now I think will lead Iran to distrust us more, I think rightly, and they're probably more likely to develop nuclear weapons now because of that. And then on top of that, we illegally killed an Iranian general. We weren't at a war with Iran at the time, mind you. This general himself was fighting ISIS. And we killed him, or Trump killed him in a drone strike. Now I think he's like, I think Iran has a warrant of arrest for him and a few other people, maybe Mark Meadows, I forget. That was a while back, but no, he's decreased our global safety in general. And of course, I mean, I don't know if this is probably not nuclear related, but like, he's hurt our relations with our allies. Like, our allies respect us less, they trust us less, and I mean, that's going to hurt us at the very least. That's going to hurt the United States and its people at the very least. But no, I mean, this man he's dangerous. He's dangerous to the species. It's hard to, I mean, I know everyone on the internet, they like to whine about something called Trump derangement syndrome. Well, I think as Sam Harris once said, like, the real Trump derangement syndrome is to be defending this man, at every turn, whatever the cost. and to never be able to criticize him and to never like see any bad in his actions. So I mean, this isn't me suffering Trump derangement syndrome. No, him and his policies, when he was in office, made the world a more dangerous place. And he himself, he himself is erratic. He himself is untrustworthy, flighty, emotional, narcissistic. And you don't want those traits in a leader. Particularly, the so-called leader of the free world that's supposed to be like a model for everyone else to follow. So I know people's memories are short when it comes to politics, but let's not forget that Trump did not make us safer. If anything, he made us much less safe.